Alright, this is X12. We're back on changing up these library column symbols. So this is just a copy of the original. This came out of one of the bonus libraries. This is just a copy of this, and this is what we're going after. So I want to make this 4 inches up here. That's the basic idea. So if we open the symbol and go over here to sizing, we're going to see where the stretch plane is, a single stretch plane, and this is how it comes from Chief. You've got a stretch plane here, and so in the z-axis, if you stretch the symbol up or down, it's going to stretch about this plane. So I can stretch it down like this, compress it, and this raise panel part just gets smaller, or I can raise it up. Same thing. This stays the same. This center part just expands. So I'm going to control Z a couple of times. Just open the symbol back up. And I'm just going to change this. I know from the previous video that this is 8 feet 11 7/8. Hit tab. Then what I've done is I've put the stretch plane right up here at the top. And I'm going to say OK. And I'm going to do CAD detail from view. Let me get this dimension. So I want to reduce the height of this thing, this symbol, so that this top piece right here reads 4 inches instead of 1 foot and 1/8. So we go back over here. I'm going to put minus 12 1/8. Hit tab. And you can see that took it away completely. And then I'm just going to add 4 inches to that. Hit tab. And then you can see that added 4 inches back. Say OK. Now I'm going to make a new symbol. Say OK. Make this 30. Go to sizing. Just going to use 50, which is what the original was. Say OK. Let's put this over here. Now this is the one we just made. It's a new symbol. And it's set to stretch just like this original does. So you can use the same basic techniques to change this. I'm going to open this, put it back to 120. Open symbol. Now you can see here that it's still, the symbol still thinks it's 111 7/8. So if you wanted a new symbol that's 120 inches tall, you'd need to save this. You'd need to create a symbol. You need to go through this process again. You don't have to, but to save this in the library as a symbol with these parameters, that's what you would want to do. You could do the same thing down here. If you wanted this center or this panel to come down lower on this face, you could do the same basic thing here. You could put a stretch plane down here. You could reduce the size. All you're doing is just making iterations of the same symbol. You could change the size of this down here. You can make it larger or smaller. And again, like the previous video where I showed how to remove this top completely, you could do the same basic thing down here. You could remove this piece completely. You can come over here and use the delete surface tool. Add a new base, whatever size or shape you wanted. And then create a new symbol from all of that, and just keep going. You can just keep modifying these until you get what you need.